welcome to Ukraine House. We're so happy to have you here. And please consider it your home, because this is a home away from home for all the Ukrainians. Ukrainians by birth, Ukrainians by blood, or Ukrainians by choice. And I think now we have so many Ukrainians by choice in this great country and in this great city. Everyone who fights with us and everything you do to support, we really appreciate it. Now, speaking after this act is almost impossible, but I want to say I know the brave faces on these photographs. And Victor, who I don't know personally, but he's my dear friend on Facebook for quite some time now. And he's very active on Facebook and fights for everything and fights literally for Ukraine right now. But I want to thank all of them for their service to country. It's unbelievable and ultimate sacrifice to be there in harm's way, fighting for, of course, Ukrainian homes. We fight for our country, we fight for our homes because Russia brutally crossed the border and attacked us in 2014 and again attacked us now. But we are also fighting for something bigger. We are fighting for our right to live like we want to live. We are fighting for our democracy. We are fighting for the right to choose who we want to choose, and whether it has to do with the government or it has to do with who we love and how we live. And this is very important. This is what differentiates Ukraine from Russia that attacks us. That we are free, we are democratic, and we want to live like we want to live. And that's why we will never give up or surrender again, as Victor said, even after heavy shelling. Now, I want to say a big thank you to Bogdan Globa. You are not only the president of QUA, but you are a leader of all Ukrainians here, and I'm really thankful for all the activities that we do together, but for everything that you do, because again, the LGBTQ plus IQ plus community is inseparable community of us, whether it's here or in Ukraine, the faster we can stop any discrimination, the faster we will win, not only on the battlefield in Ukraine, but also will win globally, because, again, as Martin Luther King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And as we learned in Ukraine, democracy is something you have to fight on a daily basis. And if you fight for it in peace, then you don't have to fight for it like we have to fight now. So it's a constant fight and work. I want to thank our photographers. They're not with us, Alim Yakubov and Dafna Rachok, but Alim was forced, as Bogdan already said, to move from Crimea first, and now a bigger home, Ukraine, is under attack, but we will get it back, all of it. I'm positive that with excellent support that we see now from our strategic partner, from the US, but also globally, from all the people who support it, we will be able, even though it's very hard, we will be able to win and restore our territorial integrity. I also want to say that I'm very happy that Lanny Emson, the director of Kyiv Pride, is with us. Thank you for everything you do in Kyiv, and thank you for everything that you do in order to fight with the discrimination that still is somewhere in Ukraine. I mean, not everything is perfect yet, but I think we together, again, are moving in the right direction, and we together will not only fight the external enemy, but also will create an equity and equality. Now my kids, they're 12 and 14, they teach me now how to say it the right way, because they say, you're talking like an old person, like, don't you know that, So it's a constant fight, but it's a fight that makes us better. It's a fight that makes us freer, and it's a fight that ultimately will give us the opportunity to live in the country that we want to live, where everyone, again, regardless of the nationality, religion, color of the skin, or sexuality, can live like they want to live. I have to mention also not only Kyiv Pride, but Fulcrum, Insights, Gender Z, all the organizations in Kyiv that actually are on the ground doing amazing job. And like we've seen, again, the civil society in general, and here all these organizations that I mentioned are no different. After February 24, we understood that not only our brave President Zelensky is our super secret weapon, not only our brave defenders are doing excellent job on the front line, but all Ukrainians, and especially the civil society, just doing everything that needs to be done everywhere. So we see the Insight and Gender Z and others, not only doing the advocacy rights, not only supporting people who need to be supported, but they're delivering food, they're helping people in need, they're risking their lives going as far as they can to the front line. So everyone is doing what they have to do because we all are soldiers, again, regardless of who we are, what we are, how we live. So let me close with saying that this is fight which is now in Ukraine. And we need to win it while it's still in Ukraine. And we need to stop this evil, absolutely aggressive, autocratic evil that also is not only fighting with us because we are Ukrainians, not only fighting because we are free, but also toughening their own laws and attacking their own LGBTQ communities, including unbelievable in 21st century terms as gay propaganda, trying to prosecute people. And make no mistake, they're doing exactly the same, prosecuting Christians. So, which tells us that it's not about that it's not about who we are, but just about whether we are free or not. So please enjoy this excellent exhibition. We are honored that Ukraine House is the first place here in Washington, D.C., where these beautiful photos are shown. We all are praying for all of our brave defenders to stay safe. We all are praying for them to be here in person, hopefully soon, after our victory, so we can have a celebratory photo exhibition together with them. And then our work will not be done. Because after we win in this war, we will have to win in peace. Yes. And there will be a lot of work to be done so that all the values we fight for, we will see them also on the ground, we will rebuild Ukraine better, and we will build a society also where everyone will feel safe, will feel happy, and will feel needed and wanted by our country. And hopefully you all will be able then to travel and see our beautiful country. But I know that a lot of you already have been there. So with that, thank you very much. Thank you for this excellent exhibition, and thank you for choosing Ukraine House.